Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Soni Kusuma. I want to explain about the article. The title is the interaction of code switching and AVL teachers' perceptions on their teacher identity development. The first in abstract section, this article aims to explore pre-service English language teacher perception of code switching in language classroom and their perception affect their teacher identity development. The data were collected through semi-structured individual interview and graphic elicitation tasks. The data were analyzed and codes were obtained, which later on provide three main themes. Okay, the next is introduction. Teacher identity shows how teachers perceive themselves as a professional. There are two essential points related to the teacher identity development: who a teacher is and what a teacher does. Code switching is the changing between languages in the same discourse in bilingual or multilingual environment. This article aims to answer the question about the first, what are the perception of pre-service English teacher about code switching, and the second, how do the perception of pre-service English language teacher about code switching affect the process of their identity formation as a teacher. The next is literature review. According Fleming reported that ECL teachers education program by pre-service teachers and how they deal with this belief during the education. And before the program, that the best way to learn English as a second language was to immerse English learners with other students who were speaking English as a first language. And this article shows that there may be various factors that may affect teachers and student teachers' perception toward code switching in the classroom. There are the experience and the feeling, teachers and student teachers. And both of are important for perception toward in code switching in the classroom. The next is method. The participants of this study were three English language teaching students who will be called with first letter of the name M, E, and N. They were studying in Turkey, and two of whom were female and one of whom is male. The study used the question of the interview were about English learning experience, especially in the speaking skill, the use of spoken language and code switching in AET course. The finding, there are three. The first is the effect of past experience, where they gave information about past experience, and the second, perception toward code switching, where they told about their perception toward code switching very frequently, and the last is identity development, the code effect of the professor and who an English teacher is, self-perception as a pre-service English teacher, and language choice in student-teacher classroom. Okay, the next is discussion. There are three discussion. The first, student M hold the negative perception toward code switching in the foreign language classroom, and the student E hold the positive perception toward code switching in the foreign language classroom, and student N hold neutral perception toward code switching in the foreign language classroom. The last is the conclusion. The article shows to explore the perception of pre-service English teacher about code switching in English for Aging Language Classroom, and the effect of this perception on their teacher identity development. And this article used three students to get the data. We interviewed them, and the result, one of them have a different perception